like I said, it's a splendid day for me. Joy.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Family and Values. Of course, today my day didn't really start on a very good note, but that's the gist for in-house between me and Olori.
So, Joy, today I'm just so elated. I'm so happy. I'm so excited.
Tell me.
It's my first.
Yeah! Happy birthday to him from Family and Values.
From Family and Values, from Galaxy Television, from all of us from here, over there.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And you need to celebrate many more.
Send our cake.
That's what families are all about.
Yeah, you know? It's the season of celebration, so we are celebrating, but send our cake. That's one thing I'll remind you.
So you're welcome once again to another beautiful episode of Family and Values, and I hope you're ready because we're going to be tackling very interesting and sensitive part of what makes the family blossom. Okay?
Yep. Our guest is pretty seated in the studio. Of course, we used to bring you the very best from the expert scene to do justice to our topic. We are streaming live across all our social media platforms. Please download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. It's on Play Store, it's on Google Store. Download it. Go to our Instagram page, turn on your notification button.
And our Twitter.
And our Twitter X page. Yeah, I think that's now what they call it. So please turn on your notification buttons and watch us on the go. Like Olori has said, today's topic is very interesting. We are not breaking tables, but we will deliver our message peacefully.
Our topic today is financial problems in marriages. Financial problems in marriages. And we have none other than a beautiful, delectable looking 16, like I told her when she came in, and when I saw her picture, you know, she's so beautiful. I guess Joanne Olatunji. She is a certified marriage and family counselor, a business administrator, and she is the convener and the CEO of Joanne Jewel's initiative that deals with singles and anything you need to know about, you know, mentoring the young couples or those who are about to walk into that line of institution. And I welcome.
Welcome,
thank you so much.
Welcome to the show.
So much good things.
You look beautiful.
If I were to be a man, I'll just, you know,
thank you. I'm blushing.
Pretty seated.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be on this program. I'm honored. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for all you do regarding this beautiful institution called marriage.
We thank God.
Okay, so within a 2-minute preview, let's have a little knowledge of what Joanne Jewel
initiative is all about. Yes. So I'm a pastor's wife.
Okay.
And one of the things I realized along the line was that my husband always have counseling issues coming up, and he would stay long outside. But there was a particular day he came home past 12 in the night.
Wow.
Yes. And why I was so scared that day was where we were living. We've been having series of, you know, attacks. The way Lagos it was then, and armed robbery attacks. So I was really I was like, God. And they had to switch off his phone.
Wow.
So, and he went with another pastor. And what was the issue? A marriage of over 25 years. The wife said she was leaving.
Wow. 25 years?
Yes, ma'am. 25 years. So they were now trying to appeal. And that was when a lot of issues, past issues started coming up. So they had to go back to those issues of years. And that was why it took so long and all that. So by the time he came in, he was tired, he was hungry. And I said, and he said, it's so couple. I said, how can? What? So by the time he gave me a snip, you know, that day the passion came. The passion actually came in. I said, look, I have to do something. I don't know what, as at that time, I wasn't certified. I wasn't doing anything marriage. But I said, you know, because of the passion, so I decided to. So I remember October 1st, we had our prayer for the nation. And after the prayers, I saw some newly wed couples that I know got married within the year. So So I just walked up to them, and about 5 or 6 of them, I said, meet me at my place at so date. We're having lunch together. So they came, and we started like that. And you know, I now did something. I told them, I am open to you 24/7. Reach out to me. If there is anything, any problem, just reach out to me. I opened my house. So you can call me, you can come into my house. And if you know I'm a very private person, I don't do that. But I gave myself out to them 24/7 like that. Yes, and that was how the beginning. Joanne. So, and it started, and after a year, they came and said, Mommy, can we have an anniversary? And we want to invite more people. So I said, okay, why not invite? And it just started growing. And by the time we were like almost 5 years, my house couldn't continue.
Wow. What a journey.
So back to our question and our deed for today. What do you think causes family financial problems? What do you think are those things that we look out for?
Yeah, in the course of my journey, I had to, you know, go get the certification, like I said, and after then, you know, anything family, marriage, you had to go to the United States. Yeah, so that was where I actually got certified as a marriage and family counselor. You know, but there are some things that we were taught there that is not applicable to our culture and to our system here in Nigeria. It is not work. It can't work.
Why do you think it can?
Yeah, okay, let me just pick out, you know, a particular, you know, example. Right there, you know, we were taught that you should open up your accounts, open up your money and all that. Now, like most of the things I will be sharing is from what I have handled, I've seen, because I'm practicing and I'm a counselor, and bringing it here, it takes so much forget about his education, his environment. It takes so much for a black man, not Nigeria, a black man, to tell his wife that this is what
the exact amount I have,
and there is just one reason for that. She would help me to calculate how to spend it.
The money.
That's the first.
That's the
first impression.
And you see, one thing about money is that, and we'll be talking more about that. Money is a man's thing, in quotes. Man's thing, in quotes. It affirms a man. That's why here on this planet, on this our climb here, our male, they take it a little bit higher
much
than
emphasis,
in the civilized world. So it defines a man. Now let me say now, thank God we are all ladies. If we don't have anything in our purse, and because we are so close as friends, I can come and say, Louis, I have this party, let's go. Let me go to, I will follow to your wardrobe, bring out your outfit, everything. You will dress up and we will go, and you will have a nice time. And you will come back, you will still be smiling. Now, where we were going, you didn't have the smallest denomination in your purse. But by the time we got there, and you saw the way we were, and you came in and we started this thing, we played, we ate. If I call you the following day, did you enjoy? You'll be still smiling, but not a man. Not a man. So we need to understand our men. And this is one of the things I teach in my own community. Because you see, they read books and all that, then I break it down to our client. I say, okay, this is it. This is where we are at now. How do we apply that knowledge to fit in and get the most of it and eliminate financial problems in your home? And we take it step by step, which you'll be seeing in the course of this program. So one of the things that I'm privileged to have is surveys. We will get there in Nigeria one day, I strongly believe, but we still use surveys from places like the United States and Europe. And two things have been coming up over the years: sex and money. there are some surveys that places money as #1 reason of financial problems and actually of divorce worldwide. Not a Nigerian issue now, it's not an African issue.
Yeah.
But there are also some surveys that say it's sex. But because of this program, we just talk on the money aspect. So, and these are surveys have been carried out. These are, we talk more on surveys, facts, proven facts. This is what we have seen that is the cost. And even in the surveys, Black American or African Americans top the highest than the whites, the Caucasians and all that. Because the way we see money is different from the way they see money. Yes. And we bring that perception into marriage. We bring it into marriage. But first, before we go all that, if you don't mind, let's talk about money itself. Money is actually good.
Very good.
Although we are looking so beautiful.
Very good. Money is very good.
Money is very good. I also agree with it. Money is good. That's just it. Well, you see, it is good management of money that plays the biggest role in any marriage relationship. How do we manage money? How do we manage money? And you see, when we say managing money, I'll just mention 3 things money brings, the good things actually. Money is a defense. Now let's talk about the 3 basic needs of men according to the Maslow needs, the hierarchy, the pyramid hierarchy. We have food, we have clothes, and we have shelter. It's money.
It's money. The 3
is money.
The 3 is money.
It's money. We've got to eat. We've got to get clothes.
Yeah, we have to clothe ourselves.
And we have to be sheltered.
What about
we don't sleep outside.
We don't want to bring that in now.
I'm taking it from that. That is the lowest needs, according to psychologists and surveys. That is the lowest needs of men.
Okay.
The food,
the clothing, and
the shelter. That is the lowest. Every human being, no matter the color of your skin, no matter where you come from, those 3 needs will gel together on that. No matter the continent you are living, those 3 needs will gel together on that. I must eat, you must eat. Even if you're in Antarctica and I'm here in my Lagos, Nigeria, we eat. It might be different food, but we eat.
Yes, we eat.
Then we get clothes.
Okay.
No matter where we are, then we must
have a shelter.
A roof on our head.
Okay, I love the way you took it gradually, and you've given us a snipe into what causes most of the major challenges in marriages. But relating it to our culture here in the African setting, do you think that the lack of transparency of finances in marriages had led to breakups? And at what rate has it been? Because you gave us statistically and you mentioned too, but in our culture today, do you think we've been able to manage it, that it has not led to, or has it led to that point where it has caused divorce, that's caused breakups?
It has actually led to the cause where it's causing breakups. And it always starts with tiny little things. Oh yes. That was why, like, I'm an author. I have a book, The First 5 Years in Marriage, and money always comes up as one of the reasons. At that first 5 years, if you don't settle the issue of money, it's going to build up. Oh, it's going to build up. And by the time you get to after 5 years, like I said, I've been counseling and couples. By the time they start telling me issues, they might be telling me something else that has nothing to do with money. But by the time I ask them 1, 2, 3 questions, the root is something happened in the first few years of the marriage that involves money.
I can actually relate with what you're saying. In all sincerity, I can relate with what you're saying.
It's time for us to relate with what she's saying. I've been talking about financial problems in marriages, and it's been fun. Now, the question I want to ask is this. avoid, you know, problems regarding finances in marriage, you mentioned some 3 keys that the lowest, you know,
That's the lowest.
shelter, housing, and shelter, clothing, and food. Now, to avoid any unforeseen circumstance regarding financial problems in a marriage, what should couples do from inception?
Good, beautiful. Like I'm actually on a personal campaign. I'm talking to my pastors, friends, those I know that own churches, and I've actually been involved in 1 or 2, building a curriculum for them. I build curriculums too, and I've been telling them that we have to include money in pre-counseling.
Okay.
And I have my reasons for that. We come from different backgrounds. Now, the woman comes from a background where daddy was the sole financial provider in her home. Growing up, she saw it. Now, probably the husband she's now married to, the man she's married to, comes from a home where the mom has a kiosk or a shop, or probably she works, she's a nurse. So mommy brings in something. And you see, children as they grow up, I'm also a parenting coach, and I've been working in my local assembly, the Children's Church, for over 27 years.
Wow.
Oh yes, we were able to acknowledge just last Sunday. So I also, you know, train young parents on how to bring up children, but mine is just godly parenting. I stick to godly parenting. Yeah, you know, so children at a very young age, they know what is happening in the house.
Of course they do.
They see
signs.
They do.
And
they do.
I've also worked as a secular teacher before, and my slogan is, there is no dumb child anywhere. If your child is not intelligent, it's because you have not discovered how to bring out the intelligence of that child. So that is my slogan, even as a secular teacher and even as a teacher in the church. Like so, children are intelligent. They know, they see. You don't have to say many things. They know what is what. I mean, if you're a mother, you would attest to what I'm saying.
Of course.
So this girl and this man, they come together, they meet, and the first thing they say, probably after the wedding and all that, and it's like, what aspect of the house will you be taking care of? Will you take care of the food? Let me take care of the house rent.
The house rent. Yes, I was actually coming to that. Thank God you just mentioned it.
And the girl will like,
excuse
me, are you not a man?
Imagine.
Now she's not saying that to spite
the man.
No.
She's saying it based on her upbringing.
Yeah, she never saw where her mom contributed financially.
All she saw was the mom going to market and cooking.
She never saw it.
Even if she was a working class,
she never saw it. She never saw it. Like I was sharing with you my own personal example. So we have people like that who never saw it. They saw daddy, and because of the good work daddy had, everything daddy, yes. So she's like, excuse me, are you not the man?
wow.
So what will you be doing with your own money if I put so money down? Now, because he's a man, now we've also been taught the way men reason. Yes, men, the way they reason, and thank God, we are alive, and I'm sure calls will start coming in. The way men reason, any sentence you say that to them is attacking their manhood, their self-esteem, it always goes the wrong way, no matter how it is said. It goes the wrong way. Because what the ear is hearing is actually, you are attacking my manhood. I am a man. You are attacking my self-esteem. You are attacking the fact that I'm the head of this house, that I cannot reason, I cannot provide.
Wow.
Yes, that is what he is hearing. So problem starts.
Okay, now I'm going to put this on it very straight for you, and it's going to be a bit dicey and hot one. With the present economic situation we are facing today, would you advise that a young couple who have decided to come together, only one person takes sole responsibility of the finances? You know, these days when you meet someone, even in relationships, the first thing they'll ask is, what are you bringing to the table? And this is coming from a man to a woman. Men currently are in that school of thought that women should support. Not way back when our parents never had that. Now currently it's a must. They are already having that school of thought. In fact, they will tell you, I don't want a liability, I want an asset. Now, would you say it is right or proper now, facing with the realities of what we are facing, for you to say, okay, madam, support Oga, or both of you come together and say, and split the bills in the house?
Now, I'm going to take that question headlong because, like I said, I have a community, and this particular question comes in practically every day in my community, and I've dealt with it, you know, with my founding members, and one of the things I start with couples like that is I, look at it from different angles. Now, what are the different angles I look at it from? What the man is earning now, you as the wife, can you for now be content, stay at home and raise the baby? Because you see, if you are going to take your child to the crèche, the wife has to work. It's extra bill.
Yeah.
It's extra bill. Okay, let's even take it from the beginning. Newly wedded couple, the bill that they are to pay, the 3 needs. They have to eat. Then they have to have accommodation.
Yeah.
Then probably the clothes they are still wearing, while still they can bring it in and manage for just probably a while. Yeah. So what needs is there now that should be, that we can,
house equipment
and all, kitchen utensils, yes, exactly, and all that. So I look at everything, and sometimes the new wife gets pregnant immediately. And once she gets pregnant immediately, these days, thank God for medical sciences and all that, not every young lady can carry pregnancy and go to work. No, not all. Yeah. Some have to stop work because their personal, the makeup of their body medically cannot handle both. So if they do both, the pregnancy goes down. So I asked, can you please look at it? Because you see, your parents are going to be at your neck. Why are you not working? I sent you to school. Oh, your degree. Then your friends will be wearing nice clothes and all that. Then thank God that there are some things you can do at home online. Can you leave office space and do some small online coaching businesses? No, we have to put everything on the table. So if I'm to bring in something, it won't be an 8 to 5 work and all that. So let me tell you something about men. Men love it when their wives sit at home and take care of their children for them. Ask any man, they like it. And at the same time, some of them want their wife to go and work. But you see, we are all human beings. A woman can't carry everything together. You can't. We are human beings. That's why, we've been having, which thank God for mental health awareness coming up now. That is one of the things that have been causing the death of young wives. The stress is too much. So I asked, can you? Then I talked to the husband. Now, she's going to be at home for 1-2 years. That's a particular couple I worked on like that. Because immediately they got married, bam. Now, the baby was just like 3 months, bam, baby. Okay. So I always say you gave birth twins. You gave birth to twins by yourself. It is not God that brought twins. You have twins by yourself.
You worked it out.
Yes. So what are we? And our kind of job is so demanding. It is so because she's high up career-wise, yes, and she's, in fact, at home she has to work. That's how, you know, demanding our work is. Then one of the children, I don't know, but there's always hospital today, hospital, one infection and all that. I said, look, let us put everything down. And I had to talk to the husband. Unfortunately, like his son to me. I said, can we for now, let's just take a break. So, but that means that you have to look for an extra income. An extra income. At times, some of us, we have supports. When I mean supports, our mothers are nearby, or trusted people we can hand over our children to. So if you have that support, why not? In Nigeria of today, the wife can work, the husband can work. But if you don't follow people, I always tell the young couples, don't follow your friend. Some people have good support system. I know of one, as she's going, her mom lives not too far, en route work, so they drop baby with grandma. On the way back, even if she has to stay long, you have a peace of mind that my baby is with grandma, she is safe. So if you have that support system, leverage on it. But if you don't have that kind of support system, it's just you and your husband, I will always say, and when I say have an extra income coming in, you see, there are many things we can do. There's a couple that, one of my, the couples in my, I noticed the way he dresses up. He's good with combinations, you know. When he dresses up, you will turn and look at, this guy has some, and he's a banker. So I called, I said, come, you know, you can put this into business. And he started. He goes straight into Lagos, he gets tailors to do the combination, he sells to his friends. Wow. Yes. So that's an extra income coming in. Because the kind of wife he has, once she takes in, from the moment she takes, and it's a medical advice, she has not only bed rest alone, she has to be in the hospital for 9 months.
Wow. It's okay.
But I used to put pepper soup to go and give her in the hospital.
Okay. So we cannot, you know, use the whole of this episode to get to a concluding angle of financial problems in marriages. So Joan Olatunji will be coming for a second part of this episode. And I want to believe that you'll be here to also join us to watch and listen and learn that a lot is involved when it comes to financial problems, and there are ways we can actually go and sort it out so that we don't find ourselves on the wrong, you know, keg of powder. Okay.
Haven't said a whole lot, and I'm still learning, and like Olori has said, there's going to be a part 2 of this. What would be your parting words now? What would be your advice to couples who are struggling, and who, I mean struggling in the sense that their marriage is at the edge of breaking up because of this financial crisis? Because this is festive period, and we know that the bills, the demands are so much. So this is the right time to really talk about financial problems in marriage. So what's going to be that parting word you're giving to those couples that are watching? That's why we had to say in marriage. We didn't say in relationship. In marriage currently, what would you say to them? What's going to be that advice? Like you talk to them and say, please handle this.
Money is and trust are interwoven in marriage. Once you start having money issues, it's going to affect the trust both of you have with each other. So I would say, if you are seeing challenges, issues coming up financially, number one, look for someone to talk to. You can't handle it on your own. You need someone, and we have a lot of them around. If you just look, you will see. Look for someone, a matured counselor you can pour out your heart to and talk, because you see, our issues vary in the sense that, you know, temperaments, background, my personality, my spending styles, all this. So you need, it's like going to, you must, if you have an ailment, you must go to a medical doctor. You don't, do self-medication when you have financial problems. You don't do self-medication. You look for someone that will help you, hear you out, your background, everything. They will be able to give you the correct analysis and walk you through, because the person must be ready to walk you through. So walk you through, the process, and before you know what's happening, you are back.
You're back. And we are still here. It's time for us to move to another session on Galaxy Television, and it's the family values. So all we want you to know is that you need to stay safe, you need to stay connected as couples. You need to communicate regularly. You need to understand yourselves and come as an open book, so that there will not be any mistrust or misunderstanding that can generate to other areas that you will not wish to find yourself. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has made this package possible today, the 19th of December 2023. My name is Siribeni Olorialajoke, and I want to say a big thank you to Joanne Olatunji, the certified marriage and family counselor and business administrator, and the CEO of a big community called Joel's Initiative. Thank you for coming, ma. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We are going to have that time. Don't worry, she's going to come back, I promise you. As the Lord liveth, she will be here, and I'm sure Pastor will allow her. Joel.
It's been a very interesting one. I'm kind of stuck to him, because financial problems have really caused a whole lot of issues in marriages. From what you hear among friends, from what you see, you discover that everything starts with the finances. Even with personal relationships aside marriage, everything starts with the finances. Please do stream across all our social media platforms, download our Galaxy mobile app, please, and watch us on the go. These are the kind of episodes you don't want to miss. You need it repeatedly so that it will remind you and keep you abreast. Of course, you know what's up is standby, and as we say bye, we'll see you tomorrow on Family and Values. My name still remains Joy Abu. See you tomorrow. Bye.